East Rochester native Alyssa Trahan is out with a new album, and it's called Baby Blues and Stilettos. And Alyssa joining us live from Nashville this morning to talk about it. Alyssa, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so excited. I mean, you've made it. You're releasing albums. You're there in Nashville, one of the epicenters of live music, and I know a lot of musicians love to live there and perform there, but you are from here in our hometown of Rochester. So we just are so excited to have you on this morning. Putting out an album during a pandemic, I'm sure is a little bit different than in the past. So talk to me about the process of recording it and now releasing it.
Yeah, it was definitely not how I saw the album happening, that's for sure. Before the pandemic happened, my team and I in Nashville decided we wanted to do an album. We were fully planning on doing it. So we were in the middle of, getting the studio sessions together and finding the musicians and the producers and all that kind of thing. And then the world shut down. And I just remember I was sitting right here in my studio and I was thinking, is this album going to happen? How is it going to happen? Do I have to wait until the pandemic's over, however long that is?
Right.
And I always had this thought in the back of my head because I've always co-produced my own music. I went to school for music recording at Finger Lakes Community College, and I have my own demo business here in Nashville. So I've always recorded music and produced music for other artists, but I think I was just always scared to do it myself. And the pandemic kind of forced me to take that leap and just take that terrifying thing on and do it myself. And I told my team, I was like, okay, I have an idea. I want to produce my own record. And they were all on board right away. They were like, absolutely, you can do this. You got this. And it was so challenging. There were so many times that I was like, you know what, I can't do it.
Yeah.
We gotta put it off. I need help. I need producers. I need something. But I pushed through. I made myself do it, and I'm so happy I did. It was such an incredible experience. I grew so much. I learned so much. And I'm just so proud that I put out this record.
You should be proud. That is phenomenal. I don't know many other artists who can say they produced their own album, especially during a pandemic. I know that we get to hear you perform maybe a song off of the new album this morning, so I want to get to that because I'm so excited to hear it. So let's see what you got for us this morning.
Absolutely, yeah.
What is the name of the piece you're performing?
So this song is called My Turn, and this is a song from the record that is 100% me. It's basically about being in the music industry, but I wrote it myself, I produced it myself, and I'm also the only musician on the track on the record. So I hope you like it. I've been trying to stay positive, trying to block out the negative, quit the comparison, but it's easier said than done. 'Cause everywhere that I look I see people passing right by me, doing better than me, and I'm left just sitting in the dust. I've been working so hard for so long, everything keeps going wrong, and I know everybody's on their own path, but when's it gonna be my turn? Hey, when's it gonna be my turn? Hey, I've been trying to stay patient, trying to keep up the faith and trust in the waiting, 'cause nothing worth having comes quick. But every year I'm getting older, and every day I'm getting closer to throwing in the towel, saying to hell with it. 'Cause I've been giving my all, doing my best, just...
Well, East Rochester native Alyssa Trahan out with a new album called Baby Blues and Stilettos. She joins us once again live from Nashville this morning. Alyssa, if you're just joining us, you were talking about the fact that you produced and obviously performed this album by yourself because of the pandemic. So you really didn't have a lot of options. And I also just saw that your album has debuted in the top 10 of the country music charts, so already making a big splash. What's it been like seeing the response to the album so far?
It's been crazy. I mean, especially the fact that we charted. Charting in general was a dream of mine, but being in the top 10, when I saw my name and my album in the top 10, it was just uncontrollable tears. I could not believe it, but it has just been incredible to see how many people have responded to this album and how many people have reached out to me saying, you know, what their favorite songs are, what songs resonated with them. And, you know, I've had people tell me that a song that I just played for you called My Turn, they relate to that in so many industries. I had a kid tell me she related to it being an orphan waiting to be adopted, and just the amount of people that have related to songs that I wrote as like an entry in a diary is just mind-boggling to me. It's been so incredible.
Yeah, I can't imagine that creative process from writing it in a diary to putting it to music, to singing it, to producing it, and then to hear how it impacts people who are listening to it. I'm not surprised it's in the top charts because it is absolutely gorgeous from what we've heard so far. And I want to get to your performance because that's what I've been looking forward to. So what will you be performing for us? And before we do that, because I know it'll probably bring us to the break, how can people download your album?
Yes, so I'm gonna play a song for you called Pickle Jar, which is a bit of a fan favorite with my fan base. And if you wanna find my music, it's pretty much everywhere you can find music. We mentioned iTunes, it's on Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, pretty much everywhere. And you can also check out my website, alyssatrahan.com. So this one's called Pickle Jar, goes out to any strong and independent women or men that are watching this morning. I don't need a man to love the woman that I am, and I sure as hell don't need someone to make me feel complete. I'm doing just fine, just my cats and I, but don't worry, I ain't sad. Being single ain't that bad, 'cause I'm strong and independent. I can do whatever I want. I can get it done on my own. I don't feel lonely just 'cause I'm alone. And I don't need anyone to help me. I might have a fickle heart, but I can open my own pickle jar. Everywhere you look in the movies and books, there's a damsel in distress who just can't find happiness. But that ain't me, no, not really. I promise you I'm fine, doing more than getting by, 'cause I'm strong and independent. I can do whatever the hell I want. Yeah, I can get it done on my own. I don't feel lonely just 'cause I'm alone. And I don't need anyone to help me. I might have a fickle heart, but I can open my own pickle jar. I ain't looking for a co-star. No, I'm a one-woman show. I can get it done on my own. I don't feel lonely just 'cause I'm alone. And I don't need anyone to help me. I might have a fickle heart, but I can open my own pickle jar. Yeah, I can open my own pickle jar. Uh-huh. I can open my own pickle jar.
Okay, I can totally see why that's a fan favorite. I love it. We were all laughing and enjoying it here in the studio. Alyssa, I just went into iTunes real quickly. Super easy, or Apple Music, excuse me. Super easy to download it. I have downloaded it. I'm going to be listening to this with the windows down, the volume up. It's like the perfect summer album.
Yes, that's exactly what I want people to do. Awesome.
I love that. I had to ask because you said, you know, it was a huge feat to be able to do this producing by yourself. But since now that you've done it and you've done it clearly successfully, do you think you'd do it again by yourself? Or after the pandemic kind of is over, are you going to go back to the normal way of recording music?
You know, I have no idea, to be honest, but I really loved this process and just seeing how much I grew and learned. I kind of want to do it again. So I don't want to make any promises,
Yeah.
but I don't see me not producing in the future. I'll say that.
All right, girl can open up her own pickle jar and produce her own music. That's what's up. Alyssa, thanks so much for joining us, and congratulations on your success. Can't wait to listen to the whole album.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll see you soon. All right, after a warm day today, snow does return by the end of the week. Marty's going to have the look at your full forecast coming up next.